I learned today that Rockefeller created the education system as it is, as we know it in the West, in order to make sure that most people do not think freely. My name is Tarab. I make videos about emotional intelligence every day. My aim is to allow you to do whatever you want in this life, because frankly, we need you. Humans are evolving slowly but surely, and as we get more knowledge disseminated, as we understand more about ourselves, our friends, and society as a whole, we are bound to come to conclusions that will be the most efficient, that will probably align with nature the best. And when it comes to the decisions of incredibly powerful people, they can be based on, hopefully, an understanding, a deep understanding of human nature. So, what does it mean that education essentially limits free thinking? Those of you watching this video are probably free thinkers. If you're not, I encourage you to start doing it. I encourage you to really reach out, read as much as possible, learn as much as possible, live the life that you really want to live, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. I promise. So the idea was to make sure that the majority of individuals actually end up working for the thoughts of the free thinkers, meaning the people that are the heads of large corporations, meaning the people that rise through the ranks from manager to CEO to investor, are the people that have the greatest ideas. Not necessarily uh, factually the greatest, but the ones that are the most different and the ones that are the most committed to actually changing things. If you have a 9 to 5 job, if you are currently in graduate school or any form of schooling, you will occasionally feel, if you are a free thinker, that the world should present you with more, that there is more to life. And I am here to tell you that there probably is. Mainly because I don't think I've experienced all of it yet, and I'm still moving. I am always going to continue moving. And I will always continue to make these videos, hopefully as a place for you to call home when you're looking to unravel the matrix. So, I went to dental school. Now it's been a couple months since I've gotten out, and I've always hated school. And the reason I always hated school was because I never understood how an entire system could tell an individual to not think, to genuinely memorize ideas, to rote memory essays, to rote memory examination after standardized test. Now, I could bitch about this till the end of time, but really I'm making this video to convey to you that if you have ever felt that you are part of a system that is created for, I guess, the enslavement of the human race, you're probably right. And the fact of the matter is that someone very, very powerful put this system in place a long, long time ago. Now, the question becomes, was that the morally righteous thing to do? Now, I have not yet achieved the power of such an individual. Maybe one day in life I will. But so I can't really say that I can understand the depth of the philosophy that was required to come up with such a decision. But I can ponder. I can think to myself about the things I know about human nature, through the reading of the books of Robert Greene, and also, obviously, my own observations of humans. And I do believe, as with many of the people that I know, that I value their opinion of, that the majority of people in society are not necessarily kitted to be free thinkers. In the sense that if everyone was a free thinker, we would probably not have societies. We would have a lot more tension, a lot more turmoil, and our sense of security would probably be threatened consistently because people would be thinking of miraculous new ways essentially to accrue power instead of going through the convenient or the I guess written in stone lines of getting there. The funny thing is that when you watch enough powerful business people, powerful leaders in general function, maneuver, they break all of the rules. Literally all of them. All of them that your parents have told you about, all of them that your mentors have told you about, all of them that our education system has told us about. Literally all of them. Social rules, social constructs, how to educate ourselves, how to go about living a life, how to schedule our time, literally everything is up to your way, your interpretation of your life. Literally. It's your universe. So I make these videos every day to kind of convince myself. It's kind of a journal. It's a personal journal, really. But hopefully to give people insight that the things that we're thinking growing up, the things that we go through, they're not this anomalous kind of revolt against society. They're actually very normal thoughts of free-thinking individuals. The individuals that will eventually make the most drastic change and probably contribute the most drastically to the evolution of humanity. Which was my mission, and still kind of is, with Terabify. I want to teach people that emotional intelligence matters, that your thoughts are not insane, that they are the backbone of living an incredibly beautiful life, one that you deserve, one that the people around you deserve to see. I told myself a long time ago that I wanted to be a pillar for my community. As I am slowly building up my strength, I'm realizing that there's tremendous cost being a pillar. The irony of it is, I came across a Robert Greene video, and he wrote in one of his books, and I may have forgotten this message, but the essence of power is to be relied upon, because it's difficult to get rid of something that we rely on. Now, the interesting part about this is a lot of the systems that perhaps piss us off, aka the education system, perhaps the financial institutions, perhaps the taxation system, whatever it is, are things that we rely on, and necessarily they have power over us. So how do we get power to do the things that we want to do in these systems? My philosophy has always been, think of a way to go through life. Think of a way that genuinely you enjoy going through life. Think of a way that makes the most sense to you when going through life. Accumulate the most amount of achievements in this thing. And eventually, show people that perhaps your philosophy, your way of approaching life, is the most efficient one. Or one of the efficient ones. Or that the truths, the capital T truths that you've come up with in life might be more beneficial to a larger variety of individuals. I don't know why I set on this path. Perhaps because my lineage almost demands it, with leaders in my family, with stories of powerful people, with role models, as I wrote in my high school essay, that carry the world on their shoulders, Atlas. The pursuit is invigorating, genuinely. And currently, as I continue to write these thoughts out, and I continue to, I guess, pursue this philosophy of Terabify, I can't help but get excited about what the future holds. And I can't help but get more hopeful about the beauty of life and the ability to affect people, hopefully to help people, to break free from these systems of control, to feel like our lives are under our control, are under our influence, our inspiration. I believe that the more people get there, the more our systems will free up, and the more power will be accrued in, I suppose, righteous, organic methods, ones that align with nature itself. Anyway, that's saying a lot. There's a cool book I read, Ishmael. I forgot the guy's name, Robert Quinn or something, or Daniel Quinn. I think that was his name. That book completely warped my conception of human nature. along with Robert Greene's Laws of Human Nature, but that one in particular was quite the mindfuck. So if you're looking for something like that, if you're looking for something to tilt the balance, make you perhaps a little uncomfortable, I would suggest checking it out. And if you made it to this far in the video, and if you enjoyed it all, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I make these videos every day. And share it with someone, one of your inquisitive friends, one of your thoughtful friends. And please, interact. I would love to hear your opinion. And I would love to talk to you, if not in person, over the web. Because this world really isn't all that big, my friend. If you have a second, check out this video. It will inspire you further. I certainly hope so. Actualize your potential catalyst. This world needs you. Take care.